if I don't have my glasses on, ladies, I can't see your beautiful faces. So good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey.
We are excited to see your many faces and those that we can't see, to know that you are with us. That is good. That's good to hear. And, you know, coming off the summit, we're so excited that we have the opportunity to have a handful of those that attended to get us kicked off with. We wanted to start with our number one takeaway from our experience out there, because the good news is I know Tabitha's already bought her ticket, and
Woo!
I know Katie's going to earn hers because she's already just shy of 2 of the 3 months done for Success Starter.
Nice.
And that is
I told her bandwidth was not working, and she didn't believe me. And now she's like, stop.
2016, in my opinion. What do you mean?
You need to
What
go.
does that mean, Allison?
That means that you're breaking up and making like.
I had another call. That's why it did that. Did it go black?
No, you just froze. It's like your
I'm
face.
breaking up right now.
You're just stuck. You're like got the weirdest faces ever.
Right now?
Okay,
I don't mind making faces, but am I making sense right now? Please say yes.
Now you are. Yes.
Okay. So anyway, that is how we're going to kick off this call. We're going to start by sharing our number one takeaway and what we're going to do about it. And if you have a non-negotiable that you walked away from Summit with, let's share that as well. So without further ado, is there anyone who wants to go first, or do you want Allison or I to go first?
Go for it.
Okay, I'll go. All right. My number one takeaway, I was in the silver track. So that was a little different than the majority of our group. And I got to hear some different speakers. And Shay Sanford, if you've heard her, is flipping awesome. And she is a Shakeology, like, know-it-all woman. And I had heard Shakeology calls before, but my biggest thing with her is that when you lead off with Shakeology, do not lead off that it is a weight loss shake. No matter what, do not lead off with that. It is health first. It is all about health first, because this is what's basically going to happen. You lead off with a weight loss shake. These people hit their weight loss goal. They're not going to keep drinking the shake. There is a benefit to drinking Shakeology every single day. There's stories out there. There's proof out there. And her take was, go on the Shakeology.com/your name. We all have a Shakeology page. And you look at the stories that are on there, and you see most of them are not about the weight loss. They are about the health benefits. There's numerous links that she suggests that we share. The biggest one is like that 100 doctors. She still loves that to the moon and back. But those are because basically those are volunteer doctors. They did not get paid for those testimonials. They're volunteer doctors that know the benefits of what Shakeology is. So do not lead off Shakeology as a weight loss shake, no matter what you do. That is,
and typically it's coined weight loss, or at least weight loss is mentioned, because of course, as you enter into those amazing nutrients into your body, and your body's getting fed what it has been craving for X number of years, maybe forever, your body starts metabolizing and doing what is meant to be. So naturally you lose weight. So yeah, anytime you could get on any training by Shay, grab it.
Yes.
The good news for those of you that were not at Summit, every bit of those workshop trainings will be available, from what I'm understanding, within the next 2 weeks in your back office. So it'll be just like you were there. So we will definitely be announcing when those are back there. I'm sure they're going to be sharing that on a national coach call when those are completely updated.
And honestly, just from Janelle's call, many people recorded general session stuff on YouTube. So if you search, you can find some of the stuff already.
Which I did too, and I loaded it up on Dropbox if you want that, or Evernote or something like that.
That was my big thing. I knew it, but I needed it I needed that reminder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On that note, I was in Darren Oling. Did he talk for you guys, Allison?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He did. Mm-hmm.
And he always says, lead with health and everything else will follow. And he also says he's never met a healthy body that holds on to excess weight or is disease ridden. So lead with health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, anytime he speaks, I'm like, let's hear it. Excellent. Excellent. How about you, Joy? You want to go next?
Yeah. I really liked Christine Dwyer. I like her, I don't know.
Her pizzazz.
Yeah, her like I don't care attitude, because that's kind of me, and I already said that. I roll my eyes a little too much, but hey, that's me. If you don't believe in it, don't promote it, and you are promoting a lie about you. So whether it be from a health perspective, fitness perspective, or a financial perspective, if we don't believe in the business, we need to zip it up. So believe in what we're doing, the whole shebang.
Yeah. Hey, Katie, you can stay on. Just mute your line, okay?
Oh, I'm here. I just have 4 kids in my house that I'm trying to take care of.
I know.
So keep
I
talking.
know. But don't hesitate to go ahead and mute, and then I'll text you, or you can, you know what I mean, to open up when you can, whatever, so that
Elaine
you
does
can
that to me so she can yell at her
I'll
kids.
be back. I'm just dealing with
Except
the
when I
diaper
forget
issue, so
to
keep
mute
talking.
True.
Okay, the one thing I didn't ask you to, if you came up with any non-negotiables, and if not, don't worry about it. But if you do, then share those as well.
Did it have to be related to our point, you mean? Or?
No. Mm-mm.
Nothing.
My Joy, were you done?
Well, my non-negotiable will be, I guess this goes with the second part of telling your story. I don't have a problem with business. Elaine and I talked about this the other day. I have a problem with finances, and I've held that back from a lot of people. So my non-negotiable is I took a picture of my husband and I in front of rock bottom, and I started my blog today. And it's like, this trip made us hit rock bottom, and we're like, 16 hours in the car together listening to personal development and making our goals up. And want that financial freedom. So I'm putting it out there for the first time that we want to walk across that stage as financial freedom. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
That is awesome.
That is so awesome.
So hold me accountable for being honest with everybody. Because
yeah.
So.
Well, I will, and that's so inspiring, girl. I love it.
Good job. That's it.
I love it.
It makes me, I don't know. I want to step my game 500 times.
Mine is not anything earth-shattering or like mind-blowing. I just kept having the word consistency come to the forefront of my mind throughout general sessions, and consistency and transparency and authenticity were what came forth. I unfortunately didn't attend workshops as planned, but that's okay. God had another plan for me. And so I look forward to the training on those workshops. Hey, Katie?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Do you have mute on your phone?
I don't know. I'm sorry to be such a distraction.
I know. It's but I think you can listen.
I found it, so I'll mute myself.
Okay. Because we're all going to mute, and they're all going to mute anyway. What was I going to say? Consistency, transparency, and authenticity. Because, I just was reminded so often that many of the people that presented and or did workshops, they've been around, the block for a long time. And yes, some of them are superstar, most all of them are. But I remembered, early in their journey, and how much that they had grown through these years. And I'm reminded that through that growing and through almost becoming more transparent as they furthered themselves into this, and look where they are. Like, transparency and authenticity didn't hurt them. It clearly helped them. It drew more and more people to them because they were relatable. And so that's really, that's for me, that's where I'm at. And I know several of you on this call know that that's something that I really want to embrace, and it's somewhat scary, but that's where I'm going to try to really work on for myself.
Yeah, you
As far as a non-negotiable is for me, that it's good that I'm going to cry, but I'm going to be on that stage next year. And I'm going to be pointing to every one of you because you got me there. And I owe it to you to be there, as we all will, but I owe it to you to be there. So that's my non-negotiable.
Love.
I'll put these on now. So just kidding. All right. So Diane, you're up. Do you want to go next, or?
Sure, I'll go next.
I don't think she ever got on yet, did she?
No, Nikki's calling in. I just gave her the number.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess kind of segueing off of Elaine's, one of the points I picked up from Shalene was behavior is contagious. So I try to move forward with that. Being my first summit, I was just kind of blown away by the speakers, Simon, DeWitt, just amazing leadership information was shared. And it's just a lot of information for me. I think Janelle shared a lot for me with the Facebook and how to work it and so forth. So just a big learning curve.
Awesome. I'm excited that you were there. I'm excited that you got to hear from some of the very top echelon and from their hearts. And remember that all that workshop training will be at your fingertips very soon, and at your own leisure to take notes and to glean from in the comfort of your note taking and such. So
right, I'm excited for that. That's going to be in the back office. Is that where you would find that?
Yeah, it probably will be in the video format, don't you think, Allison? Isn't that the way they've done it?
I don't know. I knew audio. I wasn't sure about video because I've never gone back to it. I put it all on podcasts because they did do that, and that's where I pulled it from. So
no, you know what? That is where it was last year. It was all on our podcast app.
But there are some videos even from last year in our back office under videos. I just shared them with my team today about your story, Shakeology, and something else.
Cool.
So
super.
You can dig in now from last year while waiting.
And something too, Diane, I just throw this out at you because I really don't know you that well, but yesterday, I think, because Molly texted me yesterday. I think it was yesterday, Tuesday. Shalene has her own podcast, The Shalene Show, and she did a 30-minute little coming off of a big event podcast where she totally tells you how you just got to take a deep breath because, like you said, you had heard tons of incredible content, and what you do with that can be very overwhelming to kind of pull yourself back, take a deep breath before you just jump right back in. So that might be worth a listen to.
Okay.
Good point.
Yeah, I did see
Really
that
good
pop
point.
up, so I will check that out.
Yeah.
And that's news to me too, so I'm glad you shared that, Allison.
Oh, cool. Good.
So can you see who else is on by way of phone? I know, did you say Nikki did dial in, Joy?
She was trying to. She's driving.
I'm on now.
Hi.
Nikki's on and Chance on. Both of them are
Can you hear
on.
me?
We can hear your
Right.
southern drawl.
Yeah, baby.
You hear me? Yeah. I'm in the mountains, and I had no internet, so I had to call in.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay,
I can.
awesome. So you're up, girlfriend. You get to share your number one takeaway and your non-negotiable if you have one.
This is hard because I haven't heard anyone else's, but I just got on. I think Tara Carr talking about sharing your story just really hits home for me. I do that sometimes, and I get a really big reaction when I do. And then
kind of back off of it a little bit, I guess, and don't like keep sharing. And I think that just needs to be a constant, like just dropping those breadcrumbs of this is my life and this is my story and this is what I've been through and this is what I can offer you. That's probably my biggest thing that I remember. That's just me. Yeah. Non-negotiable success club.
Good. Right out of Carl's mouth. I like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And what would that mean to you? Because I think you sharing why that would be a non-negotiable may help many of those on the call that are new. But why would that be a non-negotiable to you? What does that represent to you, Nikki? Yeah.
Success club.
Yeah.
Well, consistency, which I struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think it's consistency and like helping new people every single month, not getting a few and like letting them drag me for a few months or me dragging them for a few months. It's just constantly looking for new people who need help, being open and just ready to see that. But yeah, Success Club just really shows, for me, it's consistency just because that's a big deal for me, or big struggle, I shall say. And, you know, it helps to build your business.
Right.
Obviously, that's another part. And it's a constant compound effect.
Yes.
Just little bit every month, how big that can be over time. So that's, does that make sense?
It really makes a lot of sense to me too, because once you get out of the habit of setting that goal, it is just as hard to get back into it. You know, it's easy to do and it's easy not to do. That's huge.
Yeah.
No, I think that's great, and I think it speaks to what we're supposed to do every day, vital behaviors, and if we're doing them, it is a non-negotiable. It's almost like of course, Success Club would be in place.
Yeah.
So I like that. So awesome. Thank you.
I feel like it's also,
You're
but I'm trying to listen.
So
I do know there are people.
Somebody's
like,
on that's talking, and they might not realize they're speak or they're not on mute. So Chandra, I hear you're on here. Can you hear us?
Am I doing this right?
Oh, there you go. You just muted, but you're back on, girl. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I've never done this before. So let's see. Where'd everyone go? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Trying to do it on my iPhone, and I have it stuck in the window so I can get a smidge of signal. I also do not have internet to the last lady speaking. I didn't catch your name.
Oh,
Nikki. That was Nikki.
Okay. Hi, Nikki.
So do you know what everyone's sharing right now? Do you want me to recap that?
Your takeaways from the summit.
Yeah.
I could pretty much echo the last. My huge takeaway was just consistency. I, as you know, will be on fire. I'm very passionate about this. This has been a life changer for me, our products, but I have never done personal development. Like that has never clicked for me before, how much of a need that is for me. And this weekend, just taking time to really think about my life and my circumstances and my story. It's somewhat tragic as a child. And I don't know, like I just feel so empowered to make some really positive changes, to change my family tree. And that starts with me. And I've been very aware, and the reason that I'll put my story out there and I'll have a ton of people come to me and then I back away. And it's just all these fears that, I have to do personal development, and that is my no matter what. And I've done it every day. I listen to 4 hours of Shalene's podcast yesterday on Build Your Tribe while I was doing dishes. And it it was so much fun. Like I didn't even realize I had done dishes for 4 hours. That's great. I do not have a dishwasher. That's why it's so long. But
that's a lot of dishes. I have a family of 6. I don't have a dishwasher right now.
Guess who didn't
Holy
wash
cow.
dishes while I was gone to Summit?
Wow. Wow.
Matt Gyra.
Paperclip.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's my consistency. Like I just came back. I started P90X as soon as we came back. I'm on day 3 and doing my personal development. Yeah,
that's super. 2 vital behaviors right there.
Working it.
Yep.
Well, good to hear. Thanks for sharing. And I'm glad you're on what is our typical format is a Zoom call. Although we may be switching it over to YouTube soon, but right now this is the format that works best and easiest and so on and so forth. So good. Is there anyone else on that Jacqueline's on.
Hi, I'm late. I'm sorry.
That is okay. You're in a totally different time zone.
5:30 there, whatever.
Yeah.
It's Arabella's birthday on Saturday, so we were baking a cake, and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be somewhere right now.
Yay!
Well, perfect timing because you can share your takeaway from Summit and your non-negotiable.
Let's see. My non-negotiable is going to be Success Club 10, and
Woohoo!
Beast.
my takeaway is to creatively look at situations. You know, we so often, it was from Dwight DeWitt's talk, and like the whole dandelion thing, he weren't there, was a slide of a field of dandelions that were yellow and beautiful, and he said the lighting wasn't right the day that he went to take pictures, so he left. And he came back because the lighting was better another day, and all the yellow flowers were gone, and all that was left were were the white puffballs. And he was like, great, I didn't want pictures of white puffballs. I wanted pictures of yellow flowers, a field of yellow flowers. And he was like, wait a minute, I have white puffballs to work with. So he took all these pictures of white puffballs, and he got zoomed in and got little focus of the seeds as they had blown off to make future yellow flowers. And but then he got the one money shot, which was like where he was under the dandelion with the sun peeking out through the little sprouts, whatever you call them, seeds, flyy things. I don't know what you call those things.
Allergens. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He got that picture with the sun coming in the background, and it made me want to be in a field of dandelion, in puffballs. And I took away that no matter what the obstacle is that we're looking at, there's always another solution. You just have to find it, and you have to be persistent to believe that it's there, because what we see sometimes is what other people are doing successfully, and we think that should be working for us. But if you look at a situation with creativity and with you and your ultimate client in mind, that solution is going to come, because God has given us this beautiful brain with the ability to always think outside the box. And if you just think outside the box, your solution will come. And you need to not compare yourself to everybody else who's already more successful, because your solution is hidden somewhere different, and it's going to reach your person, not somebody else's person. And you want people who are going to be with you in the car all the way to the end journey, and who are going to be on your team and going to be committed and faithful to you. And when you hit the bumps of the roads, they're not going to jump off the ship because they think it's sinking. They're going to help you find the life raft because they know where you're going. That was my takeaway.
Sweet.
Woo!
Love it.
Awesome, girl. And great non-negotiable too. Thank you for that recap. Yeah, I'm sure I know I recorded his too. So if anyone's interested in the audio, I have that. Don't know what the quality is, but it was extremely inspirational. So yeah, awesome. Thank you. You know, Allison and I talked about this call, and we decided, because there was such a great opportunity to watch so many of the events live, that we wouldn't recap all the specifics with regards to products and such. You can find all that in your back office on, you know, the news release. Yeah, Coach Breaking News and such. But another hot topic we wanted to touch upon, because the time sensitivity is the Team Cup. You've seen us post many times on our page about rallying people to jump in and to, you know, put their name down and sign up. I know myself, I've got a full team, but that doesn't mean, like, we have 3 teams. Joy and Nikki are heading up a team. Jacqueline and Allison Schneider are heading up a team. I've got a team, but we still have, like, I look at it this way: let's make as many teams as we can representative of Allison's downline as well as my own. So don't think it's too late, and don't think that this isn't for you, because the time is now. I mean, there's so much happening right now post summit. This has traditionally been the best team cup. You know, there's what, 3 a year, I think now, maybe 2 a year, and then there's that one mini one. But anytime a team cup after summit is typically the biggest, and obviously it's because there's so many different releases and opportunities to rally interest. So if this call, and if the energy on this call leaves you like, I need to get on one, please put that out there on our team page after the call, and we'll make sure you get on a team. Okay. I'm going to be sharing the way in which points are earned on there, because I know there's a lot of people like concerned, like they don't understand how it even operates. But it's all Success Club point driven. And so
rank advancement includes, so.
And rank advancement too, you're right. And so just know that those 3 vital behaviors and what we talk about being what drives, you know, should drive your activity every day, point to those Success Club point earnings. So there's a lot of fun prizes. There's always some great swag hangs in the balance. And this time around, it's a lot of size wear. So, I mean, as little as, I don't even like to say this, but as little as hitting Success Club 5 and your team as a whole hitting 30, you would earn the tier 1 prize, which is a selfie stick. And then like tier 2, it's just Success Club 5 or 10, minimum 7 points, and your team hitting 50 combined. That would be the cap, the size cap. But tier 3 is a whole size ensemble, like the whole deal that you could be sporting around, and that's with minimum 7 points and the team hitting 75. And several of you on this call know that we've hit all 3 tiers a couple times, if not many times. So it's fun to get these prizes, and they're great to continue to build your business because they're great shareware, except for the selfie stick, but you know, you can make that work. So if there's any questions about that, we can answer those at the end of this, but just don't let this time slip by. The deadline for us to register teams, Allison, is it this? It's the 31st. No, it's the 27th, isn't it? Do you know?
No, I don't know, but typically it's the end of the month.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to say? It is, I'm going to say the deadline for us to do it as a team is going to be Sunday.
Okay, that's fine with me.
So just make your decision ASAP, but know that Sunday is the last opportunity for us to make sure you're put on a team within, you know, our organization.
Good deal.
Yeah, and it's fun, okay? Yeah. Don't let it
if you're brand new, definitely don't be intimidated by it. I threw, I think Molly, one year, she was brand spanking new, and she got on there. She didn't know what she was doing, but it was okay, and she kept working it, and it was good. It's just good practice to get in the habit with sometimes, especially if you know you need a little push. This is a fun push. It's not like a pressure push.
And I don't know if Tessa's on here, but I'm excited that she threw down a pretty lofty goal, a very similar goal as she did back when T25 was released. She threw down 30-point minimum, and that's really exciting because the max points we can bring as a coach is 35. Granted, you know, we could get more and more, it doesn't matter, but anyway, for her to throw down 30 points, I was really excited because that just showed me that she's back. And she's got that drive and that excitement. Yeah. So that's my team cup spiel. Don't let it slip by. We'd love to have you on a team.
Amen.
Allison, what do you have?
Am I supposed to have something?
Yeah, I was going to do team cup. What were you going to wrap up with? We're going to share there's some takeaways from a call we had listened to today that
I just didn't want to jam up time. There
right,
is.
I know.
And it's good.
We've got
and I just don't want it to be
5 more minutes if we need it.
Okay. I just didn't want to, no, I mean, mine's free, but everybody else's time is valuable. You know what I mean? I have unlimited on my Zoom but I will go through these, and the recording link was good. There was a call. Yes. As Elaine said, Janelle Summers did a call. We were able to listen to it. It was incredible, but it was like 6 steps to diamond. It was like 6 basic steps that you can do. And, it was really good, and they're kind of cut and dry, but really diamond for so many people is like the ultimate. But I will tell you, diamond is just scratching the surface, because basically what you want to do, I was able to get to diamond. I had 2 other people, one got to diamond and held it, one didn't, but it's all because of mindset and how you get to diamond and realize, okay, I just want to help somebody else get to diamond, because that's all you're doing is just helping somebody else get to diamond. It's not trying to go for anything else. It's just helping your coaches achieve what they want. So there were 6 steps that she, listed that she uses to encourage her teammates to do it. The first one, and if you have paper, write them down because they're pretty awesome, is be all in. And when she means be all in, that means physically, that means mentally. So when she was starting, she said, that meant that she was going to start eating salad a little bit more often, going all healthy. And as far as mentally, that meant she was going to start plugging into personal development. It was not something that she was familiar in. She invested the time and money to have the tools to physically and mentally be able to lead a team. And that was huge, because she wanted to be the leader that she would want. You know what I mean? She wanted somebody to lead her. And of course, she was early on in the plan, but she wanted to be that example. She wasn't just going to talk about it. She was going to do it. So physically and mentally, be all in. She touched on a lot of things. That means a couple of tidbits, and she went to a lot of detail on this, is, having your to-do list every single day. So if you are a 3 vital behavior people, and you're a power hour, or whatever it is that you do, that is your non-negotiable to do all the time. That's being all in. That is what you're doing. It's every single day. For some people, that's, going to mean maybe you need to hire a babysitter to come in for an hour a day just to help you out, to give you time to get your power hour done. It may sound crazy, but that shows that you're all in. Tell your family what you're doing so that they know that this isn't a hobby, that you're all in, that this is your business and this is what you're going to do. And once you establish that, you have to follow through and show up every single day. That was her big. Yes, Jacqueline.
I have found that if you will take your computer and put it offline for a little while, and I know that we have to reach out to people, but if you have things that you need to do, like do posts for challenge group, you can do all that in Evernote offline, where nothing can come in to distract you. And close the Facebook. Close it. Just shut the thing down, because you will get so much more done in that hour where you disconnect, as far as building, welcome letters for your team or whatever it is that you need to do. If you will just turn off social media for just a little bit, even if you just start with 15 minutes a day, it's still valuable.
That's a great point.
Yep, absolutely. The second big one that she had was working from a list. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but that's one of the activities that maybe you saw in your Getting Started Right worksheet that they have, is growing a list and writing down every single solitary person that you know, whether or not you think that they would be interested in the business or not. You should easily be able to come up with 100 people. So it is always working from that list. And really, you should be adding to and contacting people on that list. So it doesn't mean you're contacting them in regards to your business. You're contacting as a connector. You're just saying, hey, how's it going with the kids? If you see something on their page, investigate. Hey, I have this great business opportunity. No. No, it is just connect. Just you have kids the same age. You're doing something for the summer. You saw they were on vacation, whatever it is. Make sure that you're connecting with new people every single day. She said really 5 per day, minimum 15 per week. It used to be like do 2 a day or whatever, 2, honey. As many as you freaking can do. do it every single day. I mean, fit in your time. This was a great one for me. It was vision your dream team. I loved this because it is not something I just was like, let me sign up some freaking people. Let me get to Diamond. No, people. Don't do that. And
Who do you want to be in business with?
Exactly. Who is it that you want to work with? If you are dragging your challengers around, you do not want to drag them around as coaches. Those aren't the people that you definitely want on your team to coach. If you can't even get them to freaking post every day in the challenge group. So it is vision the dream team and what the kind of person that you want somebody fun. You want somebody that shows up. You want somebody that encourages. You want something that gets the job done. Like if they almost outpost you in a challenge group or they out encourage you, check. That is who you want on your team. Yeah. Those are the people to look for. So just vision your dream team. And the other thing that she mentioned, and bless her heart, I talked to a gal today who's not on our team. She was looking for a success partner. And she was never told about placement. And one of the things that, it broke my heart. She put her husband on her strong leg and she just did not know about balancing out. That is incredible information in Coach Basics that you can get. And if you haven't plugged into a group, your coach will get you plugged in. But, just be, really attentive to and ask questions about placement and growing your team before you just start signing people up. There's plenty of experienced diamonds on this team that have learned lessons the hard way that can help you. We are here to help you. Yes, it is your business. Yes, you have to do the work, but hello, we are here to help you. So please, please, please plan on that. The other thing that she started talking about was posting 3 times a day. And that it really just means that you are making yourself known. It doesn't mean that you're posting Beachbody stuff. If you're coaching a picture of your dog, that is spectacular because puppies and kids is what gets the attention. And those are wonderful things to post. But you need to be consistent. You guys more than one of you talked about consistency as far as one of your takeaways. And that is a huge one when it comes to growing your audience and growing your list. So she was really adamant about that. And it was at that point in the call that she said, hey, my talk that I did, general session, is already on YouTube. And if you guys have a second to plug into that, definitely do that. And the fifth one, I think I'm on the fifth one, was introducing the business opportunity. That's probably like one of the biggest ones that people kind of get a little scared about introducing the business opportunity. It's easy to help people want to lose weight. It is easy to help people want to get fit, but it is not always easy, especially when you're not already a big number earner. It's not super easy to say, oh, hey, yes, come and join me. I don't make a big money yet, but baby, it is available. How do you don't sell that? You have to just share the opportunity that's available. And it can be for all different things. If it's just, they want extra cash, the story, it's business opportunity. But the thing that was the kicker on me, as far as doing that, was she was saying you need to, I'm telling you, this was freaking me out. Introduce the business opportunity to 3 to 5 people per week. 3 to 5 people per week. And that means that if you're hoping to get that number, you're talking to like 3 times that many people. And you're hoping to get them on. And obviously expect initial disinterest. Think about it. If you were invited to be a coach, did you say yes right off the bat? Or were you like, ho, the phone?
No way.
I know, right? Exactly. You had to think about it. You wanted to chew on it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really fit. I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So definitely expect some disinterest, but don't get discouraged. Expect disinterest, but don't get discouraged. The last one was, she entitled it, number 6, she entitled as your system for getting rock star coaches. And she was funny when she said it, because when she talked about the rock star coaches, she was like, you don't just find rock star coaches. Typically, as mentioned previously, some people are going to be a little hesitant. It's going to take some time to really find out about them and connect with your coaches, because the coaches that you are going to be able to relate to, have a conversation with, they're going to be your best friends for life. They're going to understand things that that other people just do not understand. And when you can connect with them on that level, then they're going to want to do, and they're going to want to coach, and they're going to want to show up, and they're going to have that same passion, and they're going to know that you just want to help them. You're not looking for them to help you get to that rank. You just want to help them achieve whatever their goal is. So what you're doing is you're saying, I use Tanya as an example because love her heart. I've known her since high school. She jumped on as a coach before I even knew I wanted to coach. And I was like, whoa, hold the phone. What the heck? But now when I have conversation with her, it is relationship conversation. It is stuff that she's going on. She has kids getting married. She's going to be a grandma. She has kids in elementary school. I mean, we have health things. We have life together. We have life together. And life together connects you with your coaches. So your rock star coaches are the ones that you're going to build. It's just like Elaine, when she got emotional, when she was sitting there telling us about her non-negotiable for next year. She loves us. She wants us to be a part of that. And she wants you guys to be a part of that. So that's the kind of thing. So besides just connecting with your coaches, the other biggest part is make sure they understand Success Club. The Team Cup's an excellent opportunity to kind of get a handle on what that is about. But when they can learn the benefit of Success Club, that's the other part. That's the best I could do to squeeze those 6 steps in like 9 minutes, and my mouth is dry.
That's awesome. You recapped that great. And
girl, it's killing me.
No, you did awesome. That was
too fast. Too fast.
Well, we want to try to keep these calls ideally 30 minutes, between 30 and 45. So we've gone over by 3 minutes. If there are any urgent questions, you know what? If you have a question right now, show a hand and we'll just have you unmute. And if you got a question, holler. Katie, do you got anything?
No. I can't
make
think
sure
of
you
anything.
smile. I hate missing people for my picture. You got to smile because people are already hopping off. I can't stand that stuff.
It's me right here. It's me.
Hey.
Hey.
Tabitha, smile again because I totally missed you, chick. Thank you. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Sorry, Katie.
No, I think I'm good. I actually have hit up 2 of my challengers to be coaches in the last 2 days. They were both very flattered that I thought they would be good at coaching. And like you said, it's not the immediate, absolutely count me in, but I've never really thought about that. And, let me, so they're brand new, but I'm trying to get Kim still, Elaine, still working on Kim. But I started the 30-day push group with Shalene Johnson. So that's been fun. I'm in the accelerated diamond group.
It'll take time. I just want to,
with some guy named Jim. I have no idea who Jim is, but that's
you'll get
an interesting.
Have fun.
Yeah, he's already giving me a
Joy.
to watch because I missed a couple of days. But
that's Katie. That's great. I mean, personal development right there with the push group. That's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, I need a new book to read. I'm almost finished with The Compound Effect. I've already read No Matter What. Almost finished with The Compound Effect. Well, my family's doing the spending freeze, so I'm thinking I'm going to reread Made to Crave. Might be my next one.
Oh, I love that. That's a good one to do a group with, to get a group started, like a free group with, is Made to Crave. I've done that before. It's awesome.
That's a very good idea. I'm going to steal that from him.
Yeah.
But no, as far questions,
I could always send you some.
Oh, that'd be good.
Just share a post of that cake, Jacqueline.
Joyce got a question. I saw a hand wave.
No, I was waving to Jacqueline.
Oh, she was getting off. I missed her.
Yeah.
Katie, the only other thing I was thinking when you had said that was something that Janelle had said, and in my speedy talk, I heard her say this before. She would always say, have you ever considered? So anytime you talk to her, have you ever considered? Would you ever consider?
Right.
Something like that. Have you ever considered?
That's been how I've been inviting my challengers
Yeah,
even.
that's
Just,
perfect.
is this something you'd be willing to take a look at? Is it just, this is what I'm doing, I'm looking for people to join me? Would you at least consider it, or would you at least be willing to check it out and then decide?
Perfect.
Yeah, and I always speak from how it's helping you. I think, you know, Katie, you had been in 2 rounds by the time you started inviting people. And whenever you're speaking from what it has done for you, where it has brought you. And same with you, Tabitha. They can't deny your story. And so I always want to encourage you to speak from that, you know, because you're not looking to sell it. You're looking to share, like, wow, look what I found, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw out a couple dates. Well, I know I have a challenge group kicking off August 10th. So if you have a need, or if you have a couple people that you need a place to put them, you're welcome to. All I ask is that you participate in it and you engage with your people.
If I have, is that just going to be 21 Day Fix, or can we throw size people into that too? Are you like
but
workout
definitely let me know if you need a place. No, but as you know, I mean, most everyone's doing Fix, but obviously we're starting to see people purchase size. If we have a large enough group of just size, then I would love to see us, and it may not be me heading it up, but like to see us do a separate group just for size. So let's kind of wait and see. But I would say maybe we'll be in a position to launch 2 that day. And I don't know who else will coach the other one. Joy, I'm kind of seeing you move your head. Maybe that's something that you do.
I'm hoping to get a group for size going.
Super.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that.
Okay, I had one person that committed to ordering size today, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get my last 2 Success Club points in before the 31st.
No, you will get them. I have no doubt, girl. No doubt.
Well, that's, yes. I'm going to
hey, Katie, how about that be your non-negotiable? Exactly.
Because I'm going to Summit for free.
Woo! Yeah. And, you know, remember that as you guys introduce this opportunity to people and ultimately they sign up as coaches, that is how they can get to Summit, you know. Other than that, right now there's a wait list. And if you have not purchased your ticket, get on that wait list. It's nothing more than signing your name. You're not putting any money down, but you're going to be securing yourself to get that $150 ticket when those spaces open up, because they will. I have no doubt.
That was what I wanted to mention. I wrote that down earlier and I moved the note, and that was one of the things I wanted to make sure that they knew. Is that's by the 26th.
Okay, so that's like Saturday, right?
3 days. 26th. Yeah. Yes. So anybody that's, you know, the Sunday, Saturday, they're hoping that will be the end of it. Boom, wrap it up, done.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And that was the other thing we're going to talk about. But one other thing, I will get a date for the next Coach Basics. We had one kickoff on Monday, so to me it's too late to get in that one, but I will find a date for the next one. So keep that in mind as you're introducing the opportunity to new people, or if you're a fairly new coach or one that's returning to building this, it would definitely be a wise thing for you to consider as well. A lot of great information, and put out in doses of daily doses, you know, not like all at once. Okay, and a group format too. So with that said, is there any other questions before we almost finished in an hour?
I know, for real. Allison hopped on, Elaine.
Oh, neat. Schneider?
Yeah.
You want to be at this.
Oh, my.
I didn't share your takeaway, Allison. Would you like to share it as we close out the call?
Oh, sure. I'm just in the car. So, but no, my biggest takeaway is probably consistency. And I've always known it, but for so long, I feel like sometimes when you're working towards something and you're being consistent, you don't see results, you want to quit. And I felt like over and over at Summit, it was like, it will pay off, but you have to keep going, even when you feel like you're not seeing any results at the moment. So that was kind of my little tidbit.
And that was perfect to close out this call, because we all need to stay consistent. And there's a lot of people out there that need our help and that need our hearts, that desire to help them. So don't forget that. and be reminded of that at the forefront of when you're reaching out to people, of what you have to lend them, and that's a hand. So with that said, thank you so much for giving us an hour tonight to rally our team. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with the team cups. Don't forget to shout out on our page if that's something you want to do. So anyway, God bless you all. Have a super Friday and a super weekend ahead.
Woo.
Did you get the picture? Bye.
Yeah, I did already. Thank you.
Thanks, hon. Okay.
Yep. See ya.